thank you, Hazelwood residents and everyone, for attending this perfect, lovely occasion. The ribbon cutting ceremony for 3 affordable housing in Hazelwood neighborhood. Now, believe it or not, this is the first time in more than 2 decades that new housing has been built in Hazelwood. So it's not just about having an affordable housing and an opportunity for residents to be in this beautiful neighborhood, but the opportunity to revitalize this neighborhood and to let the Hazelwood residents know and understand that we see you, we appreciate you, we have not abandoned you. It is not 90 degrees, and we're thankful for that, but the sun is out, and it's weird because you know by the time November rolls around, we'll be complaining about how cold it is. But at the same token, we're going to move this right along. I would like to bring forth the Executive Director from the Hazelwood Initiative Incorporated, Sonia Telkman.
All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Hazelwood, I'll say. We are here today to celebrate a big deal for HI and our community's journey, the ribbon cutting for these 3 new houses, beautifully, beautifully constructed homes. These homes, as Olga said, are the first newly constructed, sort of ground-up construction residential units in Greater Hazelwood in decades. Though we and other organizations have done rehabs, renovations, we have not had the opportunity to do ground-up construction. So these are our first units, and we are super, super proud of them. The celebration of construction completion is really the sort of penultimate milestone for these homes. The ultimate, of course, being the sale of the homes to low and moderate income home buyers. For those families, these homes represent the realization of the dream of home ownership and the creation of a new beginning for their families. They also stand as a symbol of hope for families who have faced challenges, offering them stability and security and a place to call their own here in Greater Hazelwood. We are so excited to be part of making that happen. It is why we do what we do. It is part of us realizing our neighborhood's vision of development without displacement. So let's see who really made this happen. First and foremost, I'd like to acknowledge my team and thank my team, starting with our construction projects manager, Ray Bowman. If you would wave your hand a little bit. Thank you. We had the honor of having actually 2 directors of our real estate department during the course of this project. Dave Bruton, who is here up front, who conceptualized the project, secured most of the fundings, secured our partnership development as the contractors. We also have our current executive director, I'm sorry, I'm the executive director.
She's here too.
Yes, our current director of real estate, Nancy Noska, who is finishing out the project and is making this event happen with the mayor's office. I think that we often, we do our projects, we do a lot of work, we're busy all the time, but we are in the weeds, and this is an opportunity to take the time to celebrate what we do and remember the impact that we are having on our community and families' lives. Many, many thanks and much gratitude to our funders, Federal Home Loan Bank, First Commonwealth Bank, URA, PHFA, 2 local foundations, the Miller Foundation and an anonymous foundation, but not the one you're thinking of, and to our elected officials, Senator Costa, who's here with us today, Representative Abney, of course, Mayor Gainey, Councilwoman Warwick. Your support of our work has been completely invaluable, and more broadly than speaking than these houses. It's our work that we've done for decades, and we really, really appreciate your support. Also want to thank the Pittsburgh Land Bank, who sold us these lots. And last but not least, I'd like to thank our contractor, Shape Development. I saw Doug Van Heisma here. This is the first project that we've completed with Shape. We are amazed and thrilled with the outcome. Thank you very much. So as we celebrate these homes whose affordability is made possible through public subsidy, we should also remember that there's an ongoing need for affordable for sale and rental housing, not just in our community, but throughout our region. And we continue to so that we continue to have communities that are economically diverse, that are welcoming and that are thriving and are places where everyone belongs. Thank you, thank you, thank you all for coming. Thank you for supporting this work. Thank you for being our partners in this work. And I hope you get a chance to walk through the units afterwards. Next, I'd like to bring up Sally Stadelman from the Pittsburgh Land Bank.
As Sally comes forward, let's make sure we recognize the fact that the Pittsburgh Land Bank makes it possible for a lot of different developments, as well as the fact that Hazelwood Initiative Incorporated, this development is not their first development. They have made years of making affordable homes and rental property something that they do for the community constantly.
Great. Hey everybody, good afternoon. My name is Sally Stadelman. I am the manager of the Pittsburgh Land Bank, and we are so excited to be here today because these properties behind me were the third sale that the Pittsburgh Land Bank has ever completed, and they are the first sale that has reached completion, that has hit the market to provide affordable units. Yeah, we need more. Yes, please. And it's incredible to be here to see the work that Hazelwood Initiative has done with these lots, because me and my assistant manager, Emily Kotchak, who's also here today, yes, Emily, thank you, Emily, for all of your hard work. We were out here last summer sticking signs in the ground on these lots to let the community know that there had been an identified buyer and that there was a plan for an affordable housing project here, and boy, did they look different. Tall grass, abandoned cars. It is, I want to look around and say, oh my God, it's a Christmas miracle. But I know it's not a miracle. I know that it is in fact years of hard work and dedication from multiple entities to get this kind of project off the ground, to get these houses in the ground. So congratulations to everyone. It's an honor that the Land Bank has had the opportunity to play a small role. But I want to recognize, the City of Pittsburgh was the first to acquire these properties. The Urban Redevelopment Authority worked really closely with Hazelwood Initiative to move these forward. And so the Land Bank was able to come in and play a role of making sure these properties went from the URA to the Hazelwood in 3 months last summer, which is, yeah, woo! And then here are the houses. So I hope we get to do a whole lot more of this. Before I came to the Land Bank in the fall of 2022, I had been watching this organization for a long time and really hoping for a new solution to help responsibly and efficiently repurpose vacant and abandoned housing. And I just want to give you all the inside scoop that we could not have done this without the leadership and support of Mayor Ed Gainey and his administration. Thank you so much, Mayor Gainey. And for the leadership of our chairman, Councilman Bobby Wilson, chairman of the Pittsburgh Land Bank. So thank you. It's so wonderful to see everyone. Thanks for your time. And I am happy to introduce Kiana Wassler, the Chief Housing Officer of the Urban Redevelopment Authority.
Thank you, Sally. Good afternoon. I'm Kiana Wassler, the Chief Housing Officer at the URA, which is the City of Pittsburgh's Economic Development Agency. It's my pleasure to be gathered here with you this afternoon to celebrate the incredible effort of Hazelwood Initiative that they have put into this truly momentous project over many years. The completion of these 3 beautiful, newly constructed single-family homes is not just a milestone for the Hazelwood neighborhood, it's a significant leap forward. These homes represent 3 new affordable housing opportunities, allowing 3 new families to establish roots in the community and make these houses their permanent home. Let's give a round of applause again to the Hazelwood Initiative for their foresight in incorporating sustainability features, state-of-the-art appliances, and other design elements. Through these features, they will enhance the quality. They not only enhance the quality of the home, but also ensure that the monthly utility bills will also be affordable for the families that live here. Important, that's very important. So today's incredible achievement has been made possible in part by a grant of $245,000 from to the Hazelwood Initiative, from the URA through our for sale development program to support the construction of for sale housing. This grant provides much needed development subsidy to allow these homes to be sold at an affordable price. Future homeowners will also be eligible for the URA's home ownership programs, which will help make the purchase of these homes more affordable. Through our own PGH program, which could offer up to $90,000 for a buyer, and our down payment and closing cost assistance, which offers up to $7,500, a future homeowner could qualify for up to $97,500 in home buyer assistance for these homes. Many of the banks that the URA works with to run these programs, including First Commonwealth Bank, who is a partner in OWN PGH, and also the bank for this project, for the construction lending as well. First Commonwealth also provides subsidies for home buyers, so the home buyers that live here could qualify for even more than what the URA has to offer for them. The completion of these homes marks the first new residential construction in Hazelwood since 2009. I want to personally thank Senator Costa, Representative Abney, Mayor Ed Gainey and his administration, Councilmember Barb Warwick, and other members of City Council for making affordable housing a priority in the City of Pittsburgh. Without support from our local leaders, the funding sources like Housing Opportunity Fund, Affordable Housing Bond, federal and state resources and funds to make affordable housing developments like this one we're celebrating today a reality would not be available. So let's give it up for our representatives and our politicians. So to wrap up, as we cut the ribbon today on these 3 new homes, let's see it as a symbol of hope, progress, and an opportunity for all Pittsburgh residents. This development is a testament to what we can achieve when we come together with a shared vision and determination to create positive change in our neighborhoods. Our journey towards affordable home ownership and inclusive development continues, and the URA is excited about the possibilities that lie ahead. On behalf of all of the staff of the Urban Redevelopment Authority, I extend my sincere congratulations to Sonia Tillman and the staff at the Hazelwood Initiative, as well as their development team for this amazing accomplishment. We look forward to continuing to partner with you in the future. Thank you. And I have the privilege to now hand it over to Pittsburgh Councilperson Bobby Wilson, who is also the chair of the Pittsburgh Land Bank.
Thank you, and it's a pleasure to be here this afternoon. Most of you may know me, some of you probably don't, because I had to cross a river to get here, and in Pittsburgh that's a big deal. I represent District 1. That's actually the north side and also the Strip District now in downtown. But today, hey, what's happening? So today I'm here on behalf of the Land Bank because you know, a few months ago, I was tasked with being the land bank chair. Actually, it was in the making. I could probably say it was started a while back whenever Sally Statham was my chief of staff, and you know, she really drilled home how much vacant abandoned property is pulling down this city, and how we really need to grab it by its horns and make sure that we're moving it forward and put it in the right hands. And I couldn't look at a project that resembles that more. You look at these, yeah, I couldn't see a project that resembles that more with these 3 affordable houses. That, you know, everyone came together with this, the community group, the state, the city, the land bank. There was a lot of politics involved to get the land bank moving. And so I really appreciate all the partnerships along the way, my fellow council people, especially Barb Warwick, Councilperson Warwick. I know I'm in our district, and I did get permission to be here, so I feel good about that. I want to thank our Mayor Ed Gainey, Kyle Chinalopoli, who's the mayor's executive, the economic director, economic development director, and everyone at the URA and everyone at the Land Bank staff, Sally Statham and Emily Kotchak. Emily, put your hand up. All right, we got to thank Emily because unfortunately it's coming to an end here. She's gonna be leaving us, so we got some big shoes to fill, and we're looking forward to everything that she has, in her future. I do want to mention that, it's especially nice to stand up here and be a part of a project that Dave Bruton was a part of. We know each other from before I was a politician, and he's a family friend, and he actually played the piano at my wedding, and his son played the saxophone, so his son's here too. So we go back quite a ways, and I see a lot of family and friends around here supporting him, and it's great to be a part of a project like this that pulls everyone together. So this project pulls together more than just what I'm looking at here. Is this project pulls together more than just the community and what they've done, but also a person like Dave Bruton and what he's done in his life in terms of making sure affordable housing is a part of Pittsburgh's landscape. And with that, I just want to let you all know, let's give it up for Dave Bruton. Nancy, we've worked on the north side. Nancy Noshka, where you at? We worked on the north side together in Fineview and some other community groups in the past, but you've had a lot of great success in Fineview, and I'm looking forward to everything that you can continue to work with the Land Bank on. I'm up here. I guess I could say that the Land Bank needs a face. I'm not the face that should be probably given for the Land Bank, but I want to make sure that the Land Bank has presence whenever we're showing the success of it. And this is one example, and I'm proud to be here. Thank you, everyone.
We have all heard about his contribution to the Hazelwood initiative with these 3 affordable homes. It's my honor to bring forth State Senator Jay Costa.
Well, thank you very much, everyone, and good afternoon. Thank you for allowing me just to say a few words here to talk a little bit about this project and the role that we were able to play at the state. But I really got to start by echoing all the congratulations to all the groups that have been part of this, starting certainly with the Hazelwood Initiative, the work that's being done, the Land Bank, the URA, the work the URA and the Gainey administration have put forth. And we were able to work on this project through the work of Dave. Thank you for reminding us and letting us know how important the FAIR program is and how the role that it would play here. It was your bringing that to our attention that allowed us the opportunity to be able to be a part of that conversation. So thank you, David, and I wish you well. Our role at the state has been changing, and quite frankly, I can tell you the whole notion of affordable housing has been very important to myself and our team in Harrisburg, and I'm happy we got some pretty good news to deliver to the Hazelwood community on a couple of fronts. Probably first and foremost, as you know, about a week ago, we concluded our budget program, our budget process. And in that process, we were able to add money to our FAIR. The FAIR program has gone from $60 million to $70 million this year, $80 next year, $90 the year after, and $100 million after that. That's $40 more million over the next several years. The Neighborhood Assistance Program that means so much to local organizations, community groups. We doubled the Neighborhood Assistance Program from 36 to 72 million. And then finally, historic tax credits went from quadrupled from $5 million to $20 million. These are just 3 things that impacted housing in the neighborhoods in our communities across the city of Pittsburgh and our county. 2 things that I'm proud of. I get the opportunity to work closely with the PHFA, Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency, and have an appointment there and have friendships with a number of members there. And I've been pushing for a couple of years now for a couple projects here in the Hazelwood community. And I can stand here to tell you, if you don't already know, last week the PHFA awarded 2 new projects. 6 total, 6 in the city of Pittsburgh. 2 of them right here in Hazelwood. One on Hazelwood Green and one on Hazelwood Avenue, or excuse me, 2nd Avenue, 4000 2nd Avenue. 2 major projects that will be adding to the affordable opportunities here in this Hazelwood neighborhood. But we also have 2 conversions downtown, and then we have one in Homewood and one in the Hill District. So these are important projects. And finally, one in McKees Rocks, working with the Housing Authority, and another one with the Wilkinsburg community, working with some folks over there. So this is an important time to be able to have those conversations, and I'm really pleased to be able to announce some of those things to all of you and let you know how important we believe, my staff and my work in Harrisburg is around affordable housing. But this is something that's very important to be able to this neighborhood right now and at this time, and the collaboration and cooperation of all the groups that are involved is something that we have to replicate, just not only here at Hazelwood, but other parts of the city of Pittsburgh and our region. So thank you for allowing me the opportunity to say a few words, and I look forward to our continued working together as we move forward. Thank you.
It's my honor to bring forth the 61st Mayor of the City of Pittsburgh, the Honorable Mayor Ed Gainey.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. How you doing? Good afternoon. You know, I just want to start off by just thanking people that helped bring this project together, because I tell people all the time that it takes a community of believers to make projects like this possible. And a lot of times we come up here as elected officials and we want to take all the credit, but it's really not us. One, it starts with the community. HI, Sonia, I've watched your work over a number of years. And I'm so excited to see where you are today and what you're doing to rebuild communities. And I want to thank you for your dedication. I want to thank the Hazelwood community for the love you always pour into this neighborhood. I also want to thank the Federal Home Loan Bank of Pittsburgh. Are you here? If you're here, raise your hand, please. All right. First Commonwealth Bank, are you here? Let's raise their hand. Come on, raise them again, raise them again. Thank you, thank you. The Urban Redevelopment Authority, Key. Is your staff here? Anybody else here? Come on, stand up, look. The Urban Redevelopment Authority has done a lot. When we took over, it was in disarray, and look at it now, it's shining brightly. So I want to make sure I say thank you to them. I also want to thank Howard and Neil E. Miller Foundation. Is anybody here from there? Nobody's here? Okay, all right. Right, thank you anyway. Listen, home ownership and affordability is dear and near to me. It's the only way we're going to stabilize our neighborhoods and communities. If we're really going to grow, these are the type of developments that we need. And so I'm very happy with Sally and the work she's done with the land bank to ensure that we're using our parcels the correct way to make land affordable for people to build affordable for-sale units and be able to stabilize neighborhoods again. Why is that important? And why do we focus so much on affordability, and why I'm so happy to be here for this project? Because we are a second-class city, and we've lost close to 15,000 or more people who have left this city. And I never want to be a third-class city. With a third-class city, we lose our state and federal funding, and I don't want to do that. And I only know one way to stabilize neighborhoods, and that's through affordability. That's to make sure that all of our residents have an opportunity to own or rent an affordable unit. That's what we need. That's what I grew up on. That's who we were as a city, and that's what we have to remain as a city, to be the most affordable city in America. There's no reason why we can't, with the land that we have, with the developers that we have that understand that affordability is a must, with leaders like Jay and Abney at the state level to be able to push projects that definitely talk about affordability. Us at the city to make sure that we're doing things to stabilize neighborhood that helps our school district. And so it's development like these that make sense that we have to continue to do. And this is where we need each other. Government needs the community, and the community needs government. I told developers, when they come to me with a housing development project, they should have embedded into their project 15% of affordability. People say, why is that important? Here's why that is important. You're asking for my tax subsidy, your tax subsidy, in order to make a profit for you. Well, I need your help too, developers. I need you to help me stabilize our neighborhoods. and make them affordable where everybody has an opportunity to feel safe, feel welcoming, and thrive. That's what the day is about. Each and every one of you fight hard for Hazelwood. I know how hard you work. And that's why I want to just stop and just say thank you. Thank you, because without you, this doesn't happen. Without leadership at HI, this doesn't happen. It takes all of us. So it's easy to stand up here and take the accolades and say what we as government done, but no, it's what you, the people, have done to make sure that you're speaking volumes about the love that you have for your neighborhoods. And this is a prime example of that. And we have to continue to go get it and make these developments happen. Thank you and God bless. With that, I want to call Bobby and Jay up. Now, I don't want y'all to laugh at us, right? But I'm going to see if we can do this on the fly. I would ask everybody to gather around David. I'd ask y'all to gather around him.
Yep, very nice.
I'd ask you to gather around him. Because sometimes we need to say thank you to people that have given their life to fighting for the cause of good neighborhoods and good communities. And whereas David Robert Bruton has dedicated his life to uplifting the city and its residents through his tireless efforts in community development, affordable housing, critical health care advocacy, and
Whereas Mr. Bruton has been a beacon of inspiration, guided by the words of Isaiah 58:12, to be a repairer of broken walls and restorer of streets and dwellings, and
whereas throughout his distinguished 44-year career, Dave has raised over $52 million in operation. Y'all should clap. $52 million in operation. Programs, endowments, and capital campaigns. Developed 166 units of affordable apartments and housing. It made it possible for over 100 at-risk families. Let's say that again. 100 at-risk families to live in this city and to be able to have health care that they can take care of their families.
whereas through his work at Breach Benders Ministries, the East Liberty Family Health Care Center and Hazelwood Initiative, Mr. Bruton has provided critical health care services and launched initiatives like the Youth Employment Project, the Low Income Repair Program, and the Hazelwood Affordable Rental Preservation Program. These initiatives have significantly improved the lives of Pittsburgh's most vulnerable residents, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to social justice. And
now therefore be resolved that I, the mayor of the city of Pittsburgh, Ed Gainey, recognize and honor you, Dave, today in our most livable city. And even though we're going to cut the ribbon for these affordable units, affordable for sale units, it would only be fitting for us to give you this proclamation and say thank you and God bless you. On three, HI, ready? 1, 2, 3, HI!